Another week and another chance for us to do better for ourselves. So now I have a question for you. Do you have some type of goal you're trying to move towards, but you're not making any progress? You try and you try, but you're not making any leeway. Are you asking yourselves the right questions to get your own success? Today on InvestedWeAre, I'd like to discuss finding your success and the questions that you need to be asking to actually get there. I'd like to share my experience based on the progress and success I've had on my own fitness journey so far. And I'm hoping that what I figured out and what's helped me will help you to move forward and improve on your path. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification button for future uploads. Let's jump right into it, and I'm hoping that you really take something from this one. Now, to start off, you need to actually know the what, and by that I mean the what you want. Now, it seems simple, yet it's completely overlooked by so many people. A simple example of this would be, you want to get fit, but what does that mean to you exactly? Are you trying to lose weight? You're trying to put on mass, or you're just trying to live a healthier lifestyle? Based on any of these three, the path that you take to that endpoint will actually differ and be different. So how do you expect to get to an endpoint that you don't even know? The issue here usually comes to most people don't know what is the end outcome that they're actually trying to progress to. And how can you strategize and plan to get there if you don't know where there is in the first place? For the question of asking what you want, have a clear and defined understanding of the outcome that you're looking for, the outcome that you're actually working towards. In my case, I know what kind of physique I'm looking for. I know if I'm trying to lose weight now, or I'm trying to put on mass now, and I work towards that accordingly. Okay, so you've just asked yourself the what. Now we need to ask ourselves the why. Basically, the why is your reason for wanting that thing. But you always have to remember that the why should always be yours. Whether you be trying to dabble with education or fitness and losing weight, it shouldn't be anyone else who told you to do it or anyone else who is pushing you to do it. The why and the want to change, the want of that thing, should always come straight from you. Whether you're trying to graduate and get a degree, you should be the one who chooses what degree and how you get it. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one walking that path. You're trying to lose weight, you're the only one who has to put in the work every single day. On the path to making progress towards your goal, you'll be tired, burnt out, worn out, and you'll be leaning on your why for fuel to continue going. That's not when you want to realize, this isn't actually what I want. This is what someone else wants.
I've made a huge mistake.
Remember, your why has to be something you can go for walls with. It has to be something that continues to encourage you, because motivation doesn't last. So you need something that continuously motivates you to continue pursuing it. Now you're asking yourself the right questions, the what's and the whys. But now we're looking at the how, and this one really brings the three together. This is usually how much are you willing to sacrifice to get the thing that you want. And I know a lot of us are willing to say everything, but is that really the case? When some of us say everything, it's usually stamped on with everything within my comfort zone I'm willing to do. When it comes to getting fit, losing weight, a lot of us are more than willing to train at times comfortable to us and train in the way that we want. But what about the extra things that are needed to actually make progress? The watching your diet. I can say from experience that I was willing to train every day for hours on end, but I never wanted to sit down and fix my diet, cook, and do things necessary to actually make progress. I was willing to do the how, but not all of it. When you start actually looking at the hows for your goal, you understand how much time that you're willing to put into the difficult things that you don't even want to do. The getting up early, the having to put in the extra time to study, the having to check your meals, the having to cook, go to the gym. It's all about what makes you uncomfortable and how much of it you're willing to do. And when you're willing to do all of it, you start making actual progress. Once again, in my case, I was always willing to train, but I was never willing to fix my diet. And it's not just about fixing my diet. It's about putting the time to research what I didn't understand. Because it's easy enough to say, I need to fix it. But are you willing to sit down and actually fix it? Because that's what made all the difference to me. As you can see, the what, the why, and the how come together. what do you want and why do you want it? But the biggest thing you need to understand is how much are you willing to sacrifice for it? Because if you realize you're not willing to sacrifice, maybe you don't really want that thing. Maybe you need to change the goal that you're looking for. And if you actually want the thing, you might have to fix your why. Because maybe your why isn't enough for you to bear the pain that you have to go through to make that progress. Now, I really hope you guys took note of the questions, because when you start applying them to different parts of your life, they change your outlook in such a way that you see where you're lacking and what you need to do to make progress. And a bigger part in actually helping me answer those questions was that I started reading more beneficial reading material. Actually, in the description box below, I dropped a 1-month free trial of Amazon Audible, and you get 2 free books with it. I advise checking it out because reading a little bit every day makes such a big difference that you'll thank yourself that you started doing it. Alright, so I'd like you guys to bounce down the comment section below and tell me, do you disagree with anything that I said in this video? And if you do, why? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for future notifications, and share with anyone you think needs to be asking themselves these questions to start making progress towards their goals. This was InvestedWeAre, because we are invested in ourselves. And I'd like to see you guys making that progress towards your goals. And I'll see you next time.